There was a family yesterday. If someone could help me out, maybe get some details. I didn't think we were going to talk about this today, but they had a daughter. She was born. Now it's just funny to me. This is where I'm effed up because last night I was like, wow, this is pretty intense.
What kind of freak was she?
But now that I talk about it, now I have to laugh because it is pretty funny. They had this daughter. She has this disease. Only 25 people in the known world have it. And basically, as a baby, she would run really hard into stuff, fall down, and not cry. And they're like, wow, that's a little weird because she's bruised up pretty bad. And
she
didn't
doesn't
cry
feel
at all.
pain.
She would get her shots, wouldn't cry, take it like a man. Nothing, no crying. So they go to the doctor. She can't feel pain unless it's 20 times. So let's say a baby would feel a pinch, right? You would have to pinch that baby 20 times harder than a normal pinch for them to feel it.
That sounds like a superhero.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
What they put in the house, a spanking machine that swings harder than stupid Pop with his big right bicep and his little weak atrophied left arm.
A refrigerator with a baseball bat with a guy inside it hits her in the face with a sledgehammer and says, "Don't take this pudding."
Put down the cookie.
A black woman with real pointy shoes
So
runs and kicks her in the shins for trying to drink bleach in the bottom of the cabinet.
What did you do? I told you. I told you no dessert before dinner.
and nothing.
She went down. Oh,
No crying. No crying. No crying. No crying. Keep hitting me. Say nothing. I'm not going to cry. Nope. Not a tear. Give it the best. Nope. Don't feel it. Go ahead. Keep going. Whatever, Dad. Is that all you got? Come on. Yeah. Ooh, scary. All right. Maybe a little bit. Tiny bit. Like a little prick there.
She'd run into walls like Herman Munster.
leave her shape, little silhouette.
But a bad baby.
Can I finish? So then they go to the doctor, and it turns out she has some nerve ending thing where it doesn't feel the pain. But here's the other side of that. You would think not feeling pain would be a good thing. This is where I need help from somebody. Her organs don't know when to cool down or something like that. So if she doesn't keep her body temperature around 62 degrees constantly,
whoa,
her organs could actually just fry, overheat, and kill her. So they have to keep the whole family has to be cold.
Oh, what a burden!
That's what I'm saying, man. This is why I was affected. I'm like, this sucks. The house has to be at 62 degrees constantly. That's not good enough for her. She has a vest where they put ice packs in it. So she walks around the house with this vest with ice pack to keep her body temperature. I'm not sure how cold the actual body has to be, but it has to be a lot colder than
how much
the average
could you
person.
love the kid?
I know, her and her dumb hot organs.
And then the brother feels so sorry for his sister that she can't really go outside for a long time, few minutes, kind of think Bubble Boy, a few minutes and you got to come back in.
Yeah.
So the brothers decided that he can't go outside and play because she's inside staring out the window at him having a good time.
So like he's Edgar and Johnny Winter walking around the house.
Yeah, so he's decided that he will stay in with his sister.
What a guy.
So they built a house because of the medical bills. They lost their house. They were pretty much homeless, and they built this state of the art house for her
with just good air conditioning.
Oh, there must be some air conditioning in there.
They showed
everybody freezing. It's like a meat locker.
They showed the temp. It was 61 degrees, and they were all bundled up, and that's how they lived. And she goes to bed with this stuffed animal that they put in the freezer. They freeze up the stuffed animal that she kind of goes to bed with to keep
put her in the freezer
to keep herself cool.
That's what I'm saying. Just cut a hole in the. Put her in there like Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman 4.
Mr. Freeze. I'm Mr. Freeze. Dirks Bentley.
And
longer.
I used to like Extreme Home Makeover because you get some dumb family, they're down on their luck a little bit. Someone might have lost their job, maybe a little cancer that they could cure or whatever. But now it's like they're going deep into these diseases you don't want to know about.
Well, okay, you get to pick one. You get one disease that bothers you. You can't be bothered by any other one. Just your disease that bugs you.
Patrice talking too much. We'll be back. Opie and Anthony. Jeez. Talking about that girl on Extreme Home Makeover last night that doesn't feel pain, and she's got to keep her organs cool because the organs don't know when to not overheat. Her name is Kayla Woodhouse, and she lacks the ability to regulate temperature, cooling functions, sweating. Don't kick in until her body reaches a lethal high temperature.
Well, can they
Her
fix
skin is overly dry.
it? Ew.
You want to know more about her?
I can't wait.
She wears a special vest, this is the one I was telling you about, with cold packs in it. She can only go outside to play after sundown. The house thermostat must stay between 62 degrees or below 62 degrees. Let's see, what else? She was diagnosed at 14 months old after passing out on a rare trip to a playground. Her mom said the reason it took that long was a godsend. Let's see. To save Kayla, they first moved the family, which includes Josh, to Alaska.
Oh my God.
Because it's cold.
But it turned out she was a racist and hated Eskimos.
So this is what the family had to do to save this girl. They moved to Alaska. That didn't work out too well. Their biggest worry was Kayla running outside in 15 below without shoes, but the state also proved too far from medical centers. A year ago, the family moved to Colorado Springs for the mild climate. What else do we know about her? Swimming is her only sport, and it's good to keep her body temperature in check. But she's limited to private indoor pools. She has horrible allergies, too, by the way.
Of course she does.
Church is the only time she's around other kids. They still believe in God? They still believe in God?
Why would you go to church?
I know. Christ is all up there with no shirt showing off. She's got to wear a stupid ice vest and a dopey hat with the 2 cold
Ice
beer
vest.
cans in it.
Oh, my God.
Stupid old cold shoes. She has to wear those cold pack shoes. All right, with enough of this kid.
I understand you're not
Some
supposed to
scaly
make fun of someone else's faith, but that's where I draw the line. I'm like, it's no God. It's no God if you're allowing this to happen.
Absolutely.
This crap.
Put some lotion on.
It's dry skin.
Just have a living, one of those things you shake up.
A snow globe. Just put her in a giant snow globe.
I'm sure she shook her dumb, shaky little... I lost
Oh, boy.
I stopped.
You want to know more about her?
I can't wait.
All right. Kayla likes to cook and sew. Even these can be hazardous. She'll start to reach into the oven without a mitt, her mom said.
Of course she will.
That's just stupidity, though.
I feel it.
That's stupidity. That should be an easy one to tell her, look, you can't reach in while the cookies are baking.
No.
Cookies. Everything she eats should have sickles at the end of it.
A frozen pot roast. So you can hit her with it when she tries to reach for it too early.
That's a roast sickle.
Her
We're
first
sticking
sewing
with
lesson.
Jimmy's sickle line. Sorry, piled on.
Her first sewing lesson a few years ago was a disaster. Kayla sliced her stomach with scissors and didn't realize it until blood was spilling everywhere.
Ooh.
She doesn't feel pain until it's 20 to 30 times the normal intensity. She was a fearless toddler. She chomped on Christmas lights. She slammed into walls.
She feels no pain and is completely stupid.
Dude, I was just going to say that. Like,
But she didn't seem stupid last night on the show.
Like, who
She's
even
now
does
about
that?
11 or 12, I believe.
I didn't eat Christmas lights when I was a boy.
Huh?
I didn't eat them. No. Did you?
Think of though. You know, she's getting older. When she gets legal age, think of what you can do without her feeling any pain.
Does she feel, pleasure? Ever,
I don't know. Who cares?
Plus, how could you, though, in 60-degree room?
Dude,
You get out of a cold shower?
the air conditioning has to stay on year-round. Could you imagine that, Bill? And then, let's see what else she does. Oh, they have to duct tape socks to her hands so she doesn't scratch too hard. Because she's got such dry skin, she digs at the sores in her sleep.
How about gloves? Why socks on the hand?
Because they're poor.
Oh,
Because they're poor on top of it. How horrific is that?
kid's awful.
Why not carry her around in one of those puppy cases where her head sticks out? Why even try? Just
Hey, quick break, but before we go to break, we want to remind people, actually, I don't think we started promoting this, right? We start today. Couples Cherry Darts coming soon to the Opie FM show.
With a twist.
With a twist. We got a date set and everything.
I'm not saying anything. I wouldn't say a word
What?
about the twist.
What's the twist?
It's only gay couples.
There's a twist to this?
Yeah.
The grenade launcher?
You know? Like you get ready and then it's like, no.
They're really cherry bombs.
And then wham.
Hey,
That's right.
How's that?
Very good. By the way, no wonder no one laughed at my joke. It's a periscope, not a telescope. fucking dope I am.
Oh, out of the toilet.
Couples. See, now it'd be funny. What an idiot.
Now it's interesting.
Now it's almost funny. Fucking
Submarine is in the toilet.
A telescope in a toilet bowl. Yeah, whatever. Hey,
No worse than my fucking cherry bombs joke, which just fucking went through the fucking... You missed that one?
I did.
Oh, boy. Apparently everyone in the studio and the home audience did as well. It was a monumental dud. Fired out. It was a verbal clunker. It was a fucking... It was a verbal jalopy. The Edsel of jokes. It was fucking the Windows Vista of improvs. Fucking... it was awful. It ran right into a wall and bounced off like a fucking hot-livered little fucking creepy kid. Old toaster guts. I've had enough of fucking old oven guts.
Oh, McDonald's cherry pie filling guts.
Had enough of that stupid kid and her 20 times the pain. She doesn't know she's not supposed to fucking eat Christmas bulbs. They have to fucking kick her out.
Oh, God.
Kick her into the hot sun.
What is she gonna get married and have a fucking real family?
Fucking burden.
Yeah, who's gonna fuck her? You have to put a little warmer on your dick. Put a dick glove on so it stays hard in 50 degrees. Fucking creepy Mr. Freeze bitch. Kid sucks. Fucking get a frozen coat hanger and fix that. Yeah, what a bad girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking.
You gotta fuck her with popsicles.
old lava cervix.
Oh my God.
I'm fucked up.
Oh, old Sahara pussy. Nobody wants that.
No one needs
Nobody
that.
wants that hot pussy.
Fucking radiator ass.
I would like to understand, because last night I had teary eyeballs. Today I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Whatever.
Bouncing off walls. What a dopey
What?
kid.